all of our internet currently is done via microwave, right? So not too much different than satellite TV. So there we have currently about, I think, 80 some different transmitter sites in 9 West Virginia counties. And customers, we broadcast from there, and customers have a receiver that gets mounted on their house, or on a pole, or in the yard, or on the barn, or somewhere, that basically picks up that signal and brings it in on a wire, so that it basically looks just like any other would-be internet provider, except it's to your house via a microwave link. Okay, so line of sight means that your receiver unit, mounted wherever it is on the peak of your house or on a pole, basically can physically, you could see our transmitter tower wherever it is. In some cases, more than one tower, but line of sight basically means you physically could see that tower somewhere. Now, often you can be a long ways away, several miles, in fact, so that you might not be able to physically see it with an eye. But if you had a telescope or could see that far, you could actually see the transmitter that you're receiving from. Okay, so we actually have 2 different types of transmitters currently. One is truly a line of sight. In other words, you would actually be able to put a string between you and that, and it would be continuous. That doesn't happen always. As you know, we have a few hills and trees. And so we also have what's called a near line of sight transmitter. It means you can have some obstructions, some woods, trees, whatever. It just can't be dirt. So if it was dirt in the way, i.e. a hillside, that would be truly a non-line of sight. We are going to have some of that in the future. Generally speaking, that doesn't work as well as a line of sight customer would be. So obviously we desire for all of our customers to be line of sight if possible. That's a little bit of a trick question. So if you are a line of sight customer, we have line of sight customers that are 9-10 miles away. That's not uncommon. Near line of sight customers can be several miles as well, typically less. So depending on how much obstruction there is between you and the transmitter site, you would have to be closer. A close customer with, say, a moderate number of trees might work okay. As you get further away, the amount of obstructions that you can have becomes less, because the signal basically is, it's just like a light. The further away you get from it, right, the dimmer it gets. So our signal is very much like that.